What's up, guys? Welcome back to All Wings Everything, and you are back in my kitchen with your boy Spinelli for another easy and delicious recipe. I'm gonna show you guys in this video how to make garlic butter wings. You guys are gonna love it, so I hope you're in your kitchen. I'm already in mine, so let's go. All right, so here are the ingredients we're gonna use for today's recipe. Let's do a quick roll call. 1.5 to 2 pounds of chicken wings, 1 stick of butter. I have 10 teaspoons of minced garlic. Yes, guys, 10 teaspoons. This is garlic butter, so you wanna make sure you have enough garlic. And we may add a little bit more butter, just depends on how this mixture turns out. Right here, I have 1/4 of a cup of Parmesan cheese. I may dial that back just a little because I don't want much of that Parmesan cheese flavor, because I don't want it to overpower our garlic and our butter. But we're gonna see, we're gonna add it in portions. Right here I have a pinch of red chili flakes. Now guys, if you don't want to use the red chili flakes, you don't have to. You can omit that. Right here what I have is I have 1.5 tablespoons of garlic hot sauce. Now, you can use barbecue sauce if you want to, but I like the hot sauce better. I like the way it meshes with this particular recipe. So I use the hot sauce and I use the garlic hot sauce to stay in uniform with that flavor. Right here I have a teaspoon of onion powder, teaspoon of salt, 3/4 teaspoon of black pepper, and 1.5 teaspoons of garlic powder. So these are the ingredients, guys. Let's go ahead and continue. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is start seasoning our chicken. So we're gonna add our teaspoon of salt, 3/4 teaspoon of pepper, our onion powder, and our garlic powder. And guys, remember, adjust this the way you see fit. I put the right amount, or the amount that I desire, on my chicken. Get that a good mix. I like to see that seasoning on my chicken like this, man. I love to see that seasoning on my chicken. All right, and that's what we have. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit this aside, and then we're gonna move on. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna start preparing our garlic butter sauce. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on our cooktop. We're gonna add our stick of butter, and we're gonna let this melt. All right, so we're gonna come behind that with our garlic, and we're gonna work that in here. And we're gonna follow right behind that with our hot sauce and those chili flakes. We're gonna continue to work that in here like that. And guys, we're just gonna turn that down because we don't wanna dry it up. So guys, I'm gonna turn it off since it came up to a slight simmer. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna add half of our cheese. And I don't wanna add too much of it, because at the same time, remember, I don't want this cheese to soak up our garlic butter, because I do not want it to be overpowered. The cheese to overpower our garlic butter, because this is not a Parmesan cheese recipe, but the cheese just adds a little bit extra flavor to it. That's why I like to add it. So I'm just gonna add a little bit like this. So that's all I'm gonna add. So guys, let's cut that fourth down to about 1 tablespoon to 2 tablespoons. And this is what we have right here. This is exactly how I want it to look. So I'm gonna take a bowl, and I'm gonna go ahead and just pour this in here just like this. And I'm gonna let this sit here aside, reserved until our wings are done. So let's go ahead and head over to our fryer, get those wings in there, so we can go ahead and get these babies sauced up, all right? All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna start adding our chicken pieces to our fryers. Now guys, remember, if you wanna bake these, air fry them, you can. I don't know what it is. You guys know I typically like to bake my wings, but I've just been in this mood to get some fried wings for some reason. And so lately I've been frying my wings. So while I'm putting this in here, I'm waiting on our oil to come up to temperature to 350. Once it gets to 350, we're gonna go ahead and baptize these babies in this hot oil, and then we're gonna let them cook. All right, so now we're up to temperature. We're gonna head and drop these babies in here. And as we all know, once they start floating to the top, those babies are ready. So that's gonna take about 7 to 10 minutes. All right, guys, it looks like we are there. Take a look at these babies here. Don't y'all like that color, man? Isn't there something about that color that makes you just wanna dig into it right when they come out the fry like that? All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get them over in a bowl and on our cutting board so we can go ahead and get them sauced up. All right, guys, let's move over to the cutting board. All right, so let's add our wings here. And guys, we're gonna take our sauce, pour it over just like that. I'm just gonna pour all of it over there. Gonna get these baby mixed up in there like this. Let's take a look at that. Ooh-wee. So let me go ahead and get these on the plate so we can get into quality control, and I'll be right back. And there you have it, guys. Garlic butter wings. Very easy and simple recipe, guys. Let me know what you think about this recipe. Put it in the comments below. Let's get the conversation started down there. Let's go ahead and get into quality control. But remember, the measurements and ingredients are all in the video description below. So go ahead and check them out. So let's go. All right, guys, so we are back for quality control. You already know, man, look at this plate of goodness right here, guys. Woo, man. Let's go ahead and get into this because I don't have no more time to waste, man. Oh, man. Listen, I already knew I was gonna enjoy this. Man, garlic and butter on anything, it already is a winner. You're halfway there anyway. Guys, take a look at that. Guys, can you see what I'm talking about in these chicken wing streets? Man, listen. You may think they're similar to those Parmesan peppercorns I did. I'm gonna leave the link up above so you can check them out. Totally different. That's why you need to dial back on the Parmesan cheese. Put about a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons in it. Stick of butter. Garlic it up. You know what I'm saying? And guys, totally different flavor. Man, these are delicious. I'm telling you. Man, y'all already know what I like to call them. I call them some good groceries. So until then, guys, I'm your cook, Spinelli. This is All Wings Everything, and you already know I ain't no chef. I just cook a lot, and I am out. Peace.